Hello, my friends. Superman here. I sat down at my collectibles table. I might have told you about this. I like to sit down every once in a while, look at my collectibles. Today I'm going to be looking at my trading cards. I'm going to be putting them in top loaders. If you know what those are, these are top loaders. Putting new sleeves, new top loaders on my cards I've purchased over the last few months. And as I come across some cards, something interesting, I will turn the camera on, show you what I'm looking at, maybe talk about it. Alright, so I will start with a couple items, alright, that I have on the table that I'm going to start with. One thing I picked up in the last couple months, I think I picked this one up last week. It is a Clay Matthews coin. This came out of a game at Dave & Buster's. I think it was a magnet game. Picks up coins, NFL coins. Alright, and I didn't have this at our Dave & Buster's, so we didn't have it at our Dave & Buster's, so I ordered it. It was a couple dollars shipped. It's a few years old. Pretty cool item. Alright, another item. Picked up at a card show last weekend. This card. One of the more expensive cards I've purchased. I don't spend a lot. So when I say for me expensive, for a lot of you it's like nothing, alright? Alright, for me expensive is a $10 card, $20 card. I picked up one card that I think I paid $30 for once in my entire life. Alright, so this would be in the high end for me. This has Lou Alcindor, who is also Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's what he changed his name to. And this is one of his first cards. It is not a solo card of him. It is a scoring leaders card from the 1969-1970 season. So this card came out in 1970-71 packs. That's pretty old. Alright. Old card. It's card number 1 in the set. Did not have this card. Thought it was a good deal at the card show. So I picked that up. Alright. Another item I just started going through is my Indiana Jones. I picked up a stack of Indiana Jones cards. I picked up about a dozen or so. 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. Okay. And the most interesting cards in the set are the card number 1. That's a title card. Some people call this the Indiana Jones rookie. Card number 2 is the second most exciting card. That's Indiana Jones also. This one I really think should be called the Indiana Jones rookie because it's a profile card of Indiana Jones. I would call this one the title card. I'd call this one the rookie card, but that's just me. A lot of people say this is the rookie card. This is also the most valuable, most expensive of the cards. I'll quickly just show some of the other cards that came with. Alright, came with these. That one is pretty cool. Alright. Alright, you probably don't want to see all these. Alright, well I'll end that. Next item I come across, I'll start the camera back up. Okay. Alright. Next items, show you. Graded trading cards I picked up. Alright, this one I picked up on eBay. It is a 1969 Star Trek card from England. So 1969 A and B C Star Trek card. Pretty interesting card. This one's graded a 4. I didn't pay a whole lot for this. A lot for what I spend, but not a whole lot overall. Less than probably what it cost to get this card graded. A pretty interesting card. Here's the back of it. I don't have a lot of graded cards. I never ever send them out to get graded. I just pick them up when I feel like they're values, where somebody actually probably paid more to grade the card and the card's worth something and they just didn't want it because of the grade. So it's a lot of people don't want to keep 4s. Here's another one. This is a 4. Some people say it's a 1952 baseball card, Bowman. I don't know who I know who the player is, but I don't know the player. Joe Presco. I don't know. I don't think he's a big name player. But I like this card because it's old, from 1952. It's graded. Somebody spent some money to grade it. It's a very interesting card. I got this one at the card show last weekend. Pretty cool, right? And I got it for I consider a value. Somebody probably said, "Oh, I don't want a 4. That's too low for me." It's still a really nice card. A lot of times people send these cards in to be graded. They expect, I'm going to get a 7, an 8. They get a 4, and they're all disappointed. I wanted a 7, 8, even though it could be a beautiful card. There might be some tiny little crease or a little dent, or it's not centered right, so you have to give it a 4, even though it's a beautiful card. And then the person who wants the high-end card, they want the best of the best. Oh, this isn't good enough for them, so they just sell it for less than what the card itself it might be worth, or definitely less than what they paid to get it graded. And then I pick it up, I'm like, oh, that's cool. I got a graded card. Looks beautiful. Cool. Yeah, all right. Okay, so I'm going to finish showing you what I picked up at the card show this last weekend. When I go to the card show, I typically go to the same few dealers. I purchase things from the same few dealers. Sometimes there's new dealers, but anyway. So I purchase stuff from a dealer that I typically do, and you might see prices on these cards, and I paid half of what the sticker price is or less. He has a box 50% off, sticker price. Sometimes he gives me more of a deal than that, but alright. So first card, I picked this card up. It's a 1970 baseball card, a player from the Seattle Pilots. The Seattle Pilots were the Milwaukee Brewers before they were the Brewers. Seattle Pilots moved to Milwaukee. This is a pre-Brewers card. I don't think the Seattle Pilots were around that many years, but they became the Milwaukee Brewers. Another card here I picked up. This here is a 1951 Green Bay Packers card. It is Floyd Breezy Reed. Pretty cool. 51s are pretty tough to get. They usually sell for quite a bit of money. You can see this was half price of the sticker, which is quite inexpensive for a 1951 Green Bay Packers football card. Alright. I picked up a Sterling Sharp rookie card for, it says $2. I got it for half price for $1. Sterling Sharp rookie for $1. One of the best cards of the 1989 Pro set. Probably my favorite card from that set. Barry Sanders rookie's in the set, so maybe that's a better card, but overall. But this is Sterling Sharp. He's a Green Bay Packer. It's a rookie card. Get this interesting card. I knew nothing about this when I saw it. It was $1, so I picked it up. This is a card, I believe, released in Canada. It's in French and English. French is first on this card. It's a Milwaukee Brewer Robin Yount. And I'd never seen this card ever before, but it was $1, and it looked really interesting. I could tell it was Canadian or French. It's in French, and I was assuming it was from Canada. I'm pretty sure this is from Canada. From, I believe, it says Stewart. I'm guessing that's like a grocery store, maybe? Promotional card. Pretty interesting. And then this card, keep in mind I paid half or less. Alright, this is a Bart Starr 1970 card. It's in really great shape, other than, if you notice it, the printing on it is strange. It's out of focus. The registration on the printing, when they print, when 4-color printing is CMYK, cyan, magenta, yellow, black, CMYK, and the printing plates were misaligned, so it looks out of focus. It looks funny. I love that strange look to it. I like that better than one that's looks right. I mean, the high-end collectors, they don't like this at all. I love this. I love these strange mistakes that are made in the printing. And this is a pretty expensive card typically because of the player. It's Bart Starr, Green Bay Packer player. He's probably the most expensive player from the his rookies in the in the late 50s and the 1950s and 60s, and this one card's from 1970. He's probably the most expensive Packers player from that era. He's a quarterback. Won many, I think 5 NFL championships. Yeah, he's like the Tom Brady of the 1960s. He won half the NFL championships in the 60s. All right. Oh, all right. Forgot I had these sitting in front of me. Picked these up at the card show too. Garbage Pail Kids. These are Series 2. These are not in the greatest condition. I picked them up for $1 each. They're from Series 2. This one is in better condition. I think the only problem with this one is one of the corners. Yes, this corner isn't good. It's been bent on this corner. Otherwise, it's pretty good. This one is Gorgeous George. Paid. The guy selling these didn't have prices. Just I asked how much they were. He said it's $1 fair. I said, yeah, $1's all right. That's fine. These. Because they're in poor condition, they probably might only be worth $1. If they're in nice condition, these are probably worth $5, $10 each. But especially this one. This one has Rappin' Ron, Ronald Reagan. This one's a more popular card. This one's probably, if it was in perfect condition, probably be a $10 card. But front's pretty good on this one. Back one has a little tiny paper loss, and it's a checklist card, which some of the boxes have been checked off in, so that lowers the value. Alright, well, I think that's enough for today. It's going to be a long video, so I'll just keep looking at my other collectibles, my cards, putting them away, and sorry, I might make a video of what else I have over here, but alright, hope you enjoyed this one. Bye.